We are back. We're back in the studio. Chinese. Fellow. Could you believe he was a Chinese fellow? We're back in the studio. Chinese. Fellow. Could you believe he was a Chinese fellow? We are back.
Oh, we're back.
What up?
Yeah, what
Glad
up,
to be back.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Been another good week. Glad to be back. Got another guest in the stew.
What's your last name, Noah?
Brockett. What's up, everybody?
Noah Brockett.
Noah Brockett.
Noah
Brockett. Noah _ at Instagram.
Is that Instagram?
Yeah.
Noah _ Brockett.
What's on Pornhub?
Yeah, I'll make sure to
Noah
tag you
Brockett
and
comment.
everything.
Yeah, follow my OnlyFans, ladies. You can see
actually, that's
my
why.
long white rod.
That's why we brought Noah here. He is actually promoting his OnlyFans. He's the first 15-year-old with an 8-inch cock.
No, he's the first OnlyFans member to send out content in Braille because he's blind. Yay!
There you go.
Yeah, dude.
What up, bro?
Yeah, had to first shout out, like, not only are you the only blind person I know, but you're also the funniest blind person I know.
I'm the true diversity hire in comedy right now.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah. We're trying to. We needed that the disability check.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not even funny. I just get shows because I'm blind.
Yeah. Well,
That's literally the only reason.
Actually, no. I tested it out before we were recording. I threw a ball at Noah, and he caught it in his mouth. He's not blind.
I don't
He's a
remember this.
dog.
he's just a dog.
He is just a dog. We were playing fetch. It was a good time.
No, do you want to tell them? I want to give this honor to you. The joke that you wrote for me.
No, you can totally tell it.
Dude. All right. You know when you're walking down the street with your homie and you're blind? Man, that's your CNI dog.
You're a dog. You're a dog.
Seeing I
Dog. Yeah, you don't give them pets. You give them dap. You give them dap.
Yeah.
Dude.
I'm actually the blind person. Noah's just my puppet. So I write the jokes for Noah, and he goes up on stage.
Dude, I feel like some of the best jokes you've ever written have been for me.
Probably. It was a lot more fun and easier to put my mind in, like, someone else's mind. I
feel like that's really good. I feel like he'd be a really good, like, ghostwriter or whatnot.
Yeah, he's a good
Yeah, but I mean,
fluffer
I
of
am pretty
sorts.
spooky, so it does help to be a ghostwriter.
Yeah, and that's why every single joke you say, I go, boo. No, I wanted to say, you mentioned how it was like a diversity hire, and, you know, we're trying to find comedians to drive places, and honestly, I just wanted to be able to secure a good parking space. Mm-hmm. So I figured, like, even though you're blind, like, somehow we can work out, like, a handicap pass if we're, like, driving you around. Like, I'll be your chauffeur.
Yeah, if only we could park in front.
If I ever get famous, I'll buy you both Ferraris.
Oh my gosh,
What
that
color
works,
Ferrari
that
do you
works.
want? What color Ferrari do you want?
I want my color Ferrari to be a 3-bedroom house with...
I don't know.
There's a yard.
How about you, Adam?
and a wife.
What color Ferrari? Probably made out of diamond.
Maybe. I don't know if Hot Wheels makes that, but we'll see. We'll see.
A diamond Hot Wheels Ferrari would go hard.
Dude.
It'd be good. I'd use it as a paperweight, I guess. I don't know. I ain't got anything for you. Yeah, so I just, I've got some questions for you. You got a bunch of unique experiences. So I'm just gonna fire a couple off.
I got one for you.
You got one first.
Just because we brought you here because of, we're a diverse person. Do you trust the government?
Yeah, because you gotta be able to see it to believe it, right? So
Nah, you know what? I'm gonna say no, only because I'm a diehard Megadeth fan, and it kind of feels like that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah,
damn
die
right.
with the ship.
Yeah.
So
burn it down.
How did you feel about what is it? Rage Against the Machine being like, make sure you get your booster shot, everybody.
No. Listen, I like Rage Against the Machine, but I don't know if you guys deep dive too much into the political thing, but I was just like with the vaccine. I was just so like I don't give a shit about any of this. Like all throughout COVID, I did not care because I had other things going on. So I was just like, shot, no shot, I do not care.
I think the prescription was if you played against Bulls on Parade, you were immune to COVID. It created kind of like a barrier around, just put you on a frequency where COVID couldn't touch you. So I've also got another question for you, me personally, and this is just to test the water. What do you think gay sex looks like?
What do I think gay
Yeah,
sex
because you
looks
probably
like?
you did.
Well,
because listen,
I don't know what it looks like, but I do know what it feels. Never mind.
Hell yeah.
Let me tell you,
okay. Another
not a
question.
fan. I don't think I'm gay.
Yeah, lovely.
I'm still a virgin because we used my cane.
As defense.
Yeah.
It was defensive. Another question for you.
Damn, we're rattling them off. I love this.
Exact measurement. How big do you think your dick is?
Yeah, exactly.
Because
You want like the real answer?
Oh, you've been measured.
All right, so back I used to live in
Hard or soft before we...
No,
all right, I'll give you both measurements.
Curious
I'll give
over
you
there.
both measurements, but first I'm going to tell you how I came to this conclusion. I am a proud graduate of the Louisiana Center for the Blind, part of the NFB in Louisiana. Shout out to my NFB fam.
that
Hopefully
like-
you guys are not listening to this right now, especially not Roland or Pam or President Riccobono.
What up,
but
fam?
Yeah, does
But
NFB stand for no football?
no, it stands for not fucking blind. Because blind people don't exist. We're all faking it. No, it's the National Federation of the Blind.
All right, cool. You guys have your own gang?
Yeah.
They're all
No,
throwing
we
gang
go out
signs.
there. But they had one of these classes. They didn't teach it as a trade, but just more as a confidence building. They taught us how to use power tools like table saws, drill presses, radio arm saws, all that kind of stuff.
And you ended up cutting your dick off.
No.
I'm so sorry.
No, but it was great, and I ended up doing a lot of things that I didn't think I would be able to do. And one of the tools that we used in this class was something called click rulers. They were an extendable ruler, like a few metal pieces that are tactile, so that's how blind people measure things.
So y'all can measure shit.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So one day I put one of these in my pocket. I went to the bathroom, and I was like, oh,
You Renaissance man.
I have this in my pocket, an accessible way to tell the size.
It's knowledge you need
And
to
let
know.
me tell you, I'm extremely average.
Let's go.
I am, dude.
Let's
I'm
go.
like, what is it? 4 inches limp, like 6 inches hard.
Oh,
Nice.
that's enough.
Good for
That's
you.
above
my God.
average. That's
Let's
a
go.
healthy dick on
Mom,
you, dude.
please
good.
turn off this podcast. I love you.
That's good.
No,
That's
that's
good.
your son's healthy.
He got a White Claw surge in him, and he's telling the truth right now.
No, he's spilled the beans. No, that's great that you have a healthy Johnson. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's awesome. I was hoping your dick would be so big that like you could not tell if you were pissing on stuff because it was like you're
Like I'd
double
use it as
handing
the other cane, right?
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Like,
You're just
my
banging on
backup.
shit. Like you have to don't submerge it in the piss like a fucking submarine.
All right, next question.
Next, please.
How long do you actually think an inch is?
It's
With your
about
fingers.
this long.
Oh, he's
This
got a
right
built
here.
in
Okay,
the
wait.
fucking knuckle.
I got a tape measure right in front of you.
All right.
If you move up.
Just put it in there.
It is fucking solid! That is 1 inch! Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah, dude.
God, I thought I was gonna stump him.
Awesome.
Okay, well, I asked about the government because I thought about how you have to touch Joe Biden's name in Braille. How does that feel?
Joe Biden. Well, I mean, just like the word Joe Biden in Braille just sounds like any other thing. I mean, I'm fine with touching the word Joe Biden in Braille. What I'm
But
not fine with is
Touching Joe Biden?
Yeah, touching Joe Biden.
I was about to say, but how do you feel about Joe Biden touching you? Which I think he touches everybody.
I think,
honestly.
yeah, no,
It's a very touching man.
dude. Well, I think I'm 23 right now. I'm a bit out of his age range.
Yeah, dude, you're
By
out of your
at
prime.
least 13 years. So
I mean,
I think I'm
13 years.
I think I'm safe.
Well,
No, I said at the top of it, you're a 12-year-old boy with a 8-inch cock?
18-inch,
Oh, okay.
17-foot long.
But also, have you ever like felt the braille and be like, God damn it, I can't believe I felt that.
No, I
Like,
mean,
is it just something like so gross that you read?
I've never like read any sex scenes.
No.
Mainly I read like Transformers novels and stuff like
no,
like in
no
braille.
Transformer erotica.
So you're telling me that you like be glazing your finger over Decepticons? Dude, you're reading Decepticons in Braille?
Yeah,
That's dope.
I got a braille
Were they being
reader.
deceptive and spelled it wrong?
God, relax. I'm trying to hear this.
I know.
I have this braille reader that has like dots that'll like go up and down, and like the braille will like change right onto your fingers. It's really cool. If one of your 2 or 3 viewers wants to look it up on Google.
So it's like sliding across the braille and you're feeling it?
Yeah,
Is
so
it like a pager?
it'll-
like zooms shit across?
No, it's no screen. It's like little metal dots that'll like poke up and down. And there's like one row of them. And then you hit a button on the side of the thing, and then the braille will switch. And then you like move your finger across.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
And you can use it to like take notes. Sometimes I use it to write jokes.
That's
I think I've seen you with it at the notes in the back of the stereo. The metal thing?
Well, that's a slate and stylus.
Okay.
So if like the braille reader, that's like an MP3 player or a little note taker. The slate and stylus is more like a paper and pencil for braille.
So, when you read stuff, are you like, damn, felt that?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's what happened.
You felt that.
Well, when you read
Shit.
things, do you just be like, damn?
I'm retarded. Yeah, I already forgot what words are on the page.
When you read
Are you
things?
standing up right now? I really hope none of my friends are listening. Because this is the best podcast ever. I don't think they deserve it, frankly.
Are you having fun though?
I am having fun.
Good, dude. We're having fun too.
Dude.
It's always a good time.
Dude, you're cool, man.
You're cool too, bro.
No, this is just like a genuine question because you seem like a kept guy. How do you know you're done wiping?
Why are you not the first person that have asked me this?
Look at, I mean, that's a genuine.
How do you
sometimes
How do you know
wa-
when you're done? Do you look at your asshole?
No, I don't look at my asshole
look
in
at-
the
he looks
mirror.
at the
You
toilet
look at the
paper.
paper. Like,
Toilet
you
paper.
get like a couple wipes in. You don't just like go like first wipe. Let me see how
No.
much poop was on my butt.
No.
But like towards the end, you're like, all right, let me see how I'm working.
So.
He's just always stocked with wet wipes.
I was asked this by an older comedian. I hosted one of Brandon's shows, military guy, at the American Legion. I think it was last Friday, and the other 2 comedians, or Matthew was opening from the Sparrow, and there were 2 other older comedians that were based in Myrtle Beach, and one of them asked me that, and I was like, I don't think that's a blind thing. I think that's more of an old person thing. But now that you're asking me, no, I think you're just retarded. I mean,
Fair.
you just wipe
Fair.
until it's clean. Like, you don't need to. I mean,
Yeah.
you can smell it if you have
Honestly,
to.
these days I've been 2 or
Wow,
3.
Liam, you were correct about the content of this podcast.
I told Noah before the pod. He's like, "What kind of podcast do you guys have?" I said, "Common shit, man."
It's our
Just
wheelhouse, at least at the moment.
All our viewers want just
No,
common shit.
shout out Big Spence for asking that one. That was a big
That
Spence.
was a big Spence question.
That was a big
When do you
Spence
stop
submission.
wiping?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Why don't you just use a gun as a walking cane?
Because that's
Scare everyone out of your-
that's a little thing that we in the comedy industry like to call illegal.
Just scare everyone out of your way. Get the fuck out of my way! I'm walking here.
I do know how to use firearms.
Have you shot a gun?
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
shit.
I grew up with guns. In
Yeah,
fact,
yeah,
that was
yeah,
one of the
yeah.
ways
You were raised by guns.
when my vision went bad, it went bad gradually over time, and over time to practice or to kind of test how good my vision was, my parents would keep on bringing me back to the gun range.
Hell yeah.
So
What was your favorite gun to shoot?
I like 22 rifles.
So rifle man.
I think I shot.
Yeah.
I think that's what I shot. I shot a 22 and a. Can a 22 be scoped?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you're asking me. My eyeballs are broken. I mean, I don't use
know.
it.
You are the most knowledgeable about guns, so
I don't use scopes no more. No, I mean, they taught us about guns at LCB in Louisiana, and I'm also an Eagle Scout. And then growing up in South Carolina,
I'm throwing out my knuckles. I'm an Eagle Scout too. Give me knuckles.
Oh yeah,
let's go.
Oh
yeah.
dude,
Yeah,
what
dude.
troop? What troop?
419.
I'm 523.
Hell yeah.
They
Oh
missed,
my gosh.
They missed 2 times on that knuckle. I wish we had a camera.
You're an Eagle Scout too, so you also feel slightly ashamed by the content of this podcast. I'm gonna,
Yeah.
dude.
Trust really loyal, helpful friend.
But dude, Eagle Scouts. Are you an Eagle Scout, Liam?
No,
I
hell
didn't
no,
think
I'm not.
so.
I'm not fucking. What do you think? I'm fucking gay? What the fuck?
Dude, sometimes I do wish that, like, instead of doing Boy Scouts, because I started at like age 5 as like a tiger.
Yeah,
as a
same. I
cub.
was a tiger, bro. I made it all the way through.
Yeah, but I kind of wish that I'd spend all that time and like spend it in jujitsu or something.
Yeah.
Like something where like I'd actually get my ass beat. And I'd have to like fight for my life, not just like, you know, most of Boy Scouts for me was like hanging out with your dads and making, you know, sticks into
So just
fire.
good times and good vibes.
Yeah,
times.
dude, that's crazy. Boy Scouts for me was like Lord of the fucking Flies, crazy shit going on. Like
he has the fucking stupidest, most retarded story from
like,
Boy
dude, it was
Scouts.
fucking crazy. It was a hellfire. But funny thing about Boy Scouts for me is before I was in Troop 419, I was in Pack 420.
Oh,
that shit. No, like when I was a kid, and that wasn't funny until I was like 18. I was like, holy shit! And there's like pictures of me wearing Pack 420. It's like a kid, like I'm a tiger kid.
It's only cool because it's Adolf Hitler's birthday, right?
Oh my god!
Yeah, exactly.
Is it really?
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't.
wow.
Yeah, you also get to learn stuff on this podcast. It's a smart learning channel.
Well, this
if
is
it has
actually
to deal with Kush or Hitler, we know some thing or two.
Yeah. I'm glad you better be. You must be glad that you're not listening to Joe Rogan or one of these other Time Suck with Dan Cummins.
Oh yeah.
Shout out. Anyway, Boy Scouts.
I don't even know what's a fucking good one. What's one that you actually remember?
Pissing in the boots.
Oh yeah. So like 100%, we were pissing in each other's boots, like on off rip. Like it was just this one summer camp. I remember like you'd be like people. We were all pissing in these kids' boots, and it was just fucking hilarious how they put the boots on and being soggy socks because of our piss. I saw one kid get sprayed in the face with like high pressured bug spray, like in the eyes. Like he just got like fucking, and then just like this shit kicked out of him. A bunch of gay shit, like actual gay shit.
With the
Oh yeah, Boy
Like,
Scouts. No,
yeah, like
100%.
whip your cock out like gay shit. Where I'm just like sitting there, I'm like, why are y'all being gay?
Yeah. Well,
Like what?
I'll transition from the gay shit.
Yeah, get me out of here.
I was back home on Christmas Eve. I had to buy something at Walgreens. And at Walgreens, I was standing in line, right? And try to contain yourself in this long Walgreens line on Christmas Eve. A new register opens up, and the first thing the lady says, like, she goes, "Do you want to come, sir?" And I was sitting in this fucking Walgreens line.
Yes.
Yeah. It's been a long day.
Like, yeah, it's been a while since I heard that one.
Yeah, who else has gotten a happy ending at Walgreens? Like, do you
I
want
bought
to
a
come,
pack
sir?
of Altoids at a Walgreens once.
Was it filled with cum?
No. I went through this phase where I would keep on buying Altoids, and then like at the bar, I remember doing this at the Tin Roof a bunch here in Charleston. And for people who've never been to Charleston and don't know what the Tin Roof is, it's a big 2,000 seat theater that
Yeah,
only professional comedians perform at.
He is correct. He is correct.
So respect us.
Yeah, we are huge.
We're professional comedians.
Huge with huge cocks.
Follow me
Dude,
on
the Tin
Instagram
Roof
at
is a
Noah_Brockett. Brockett.
The Tin Roof is a glorified soup kitchen.
It's a sex dungeon.
Yeah,
dude.
I will say,
Place is a
I do love
fucking
the staff
dumpster.
at Tin Roof. They were so
Oh, they're
nice.
great. Yeah, they're in it to win it.
They're a good time.
never
It's
leaving.
they have the most wacky like decorations, dude.
Yeah.
It is
It's all over
crazy.
the place.
I don't know
Ooh.
why I just said yeah, like I agreed with you. Yeah, sure, their decorations are great.
Well, yeah, I was telling you. Yeah.
He felt the vibes.
He felt the vibes. He felt the vibes. But also, it looks so dirty.
Because it is so dirty.
It is so dirty. But it's a good place. I haven't had a bad time there.
But
We've only had good times.
anyway,
Yeah, getting
at
your
the
story
Tin
moving.
Roof,
Yeah.
I would try to like chat up a girl and like as something wacky, I would pretend to like roofie my own drink. Or like I would be so I'd take like an Altoid out, like I just kept loose in my pocket and just pop it in there. And then and it was depending on what kind of drink you got, it could either be very disgusting or very good actually.
Dude, but always 100% funny then. Dude, because especially like, we have to go out. We have to go out, and I want you to really sell the performance like you're reaching around for a drink, and you throw it in your drink, and I promise I will get one of our friends to. That will be the most memorable moment of it. I'm like, yeah.
We're going to we need to, I'm trying to get with like Nat Mundy and all them, like with other people to film more videos for my socials, since the socials have been doing pretty well lately.
Oh, yeah.
let's do it.
Noah Brockett, Noah_Brockett on Instagram. Yeah, that could be one thing, like, you know, blind people at the bar roofing their drink, you know, like other stuff. Like, I want to do like a blind person at an onsen, although we'd have to censor all the. You guys know what onsen are, right?
No.
You go, no?
No.
It's Japanese hot springs.
My
Also,
favorite kind of hot springs.
for any listener who is listening to this, you're very brave. God bless you. You can also find me at the Tokyo Comedy Bar podcast. I used to live in Tokyo.
Fuck you.
I'm taking all the opportunity.
Or did everyone just tell you were living in Tokyo?
I was like, guys, let's just like get really fluent in Japanese.
I'm sorry.
That was Chinese.
Yeah,
Actually, the Japanese would.
Noah-san.
Nihongo ka nashimasu ne.
Ooh. Yeah.
What else do I have?
Boku no chinchin wa totemo okii desu ne.
I heard you say ching ching.
Ching. Anyway, yeah, we went to these hot springs, which are like Japanese hot springs, and but you had to be in there like completely naked. Also, like, you know, if you're blind, they don't let you take your cane in.
Yeah, by the way, Noah is completely naked right now.
But only we can tell.
That's the trick. We can tell that he's
These
completely
guys
naked.
are dumbasses.
So you're at this hot spring.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
no cane.
No cane.
Naked and afraid.
I'm holding on to my. I was living with the host
Your
family
dick.
and
It's
my,
your-
my,
you're
Holding
my
on
roommate.
to you're holding on to your naked roommate.
His name was. Hey, shout out to you, Pedro. He was in Japan because apparently he was like accidentally involved in a kidnapping in Portugal.
Pedro.
So Pedro is my homeboy, man. We hung out in Tokyo. He helped me figure out the train system there, but we went to this onsen, and I had to hold on to his arm like I was his little bitch the whole time, just walking around. And it was like a mixed gender thing. It was like there was like kids and older adults and like men and women, all just walking around butt ass naked, like enjoying these hot springs. And I'm like, thank God I'm blind.
Yeah.
Like I was just like, I was legitimately like, thank you, Lord Jesus, I am blind.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
So I know I've asked you before if you've gone to a strip club, but in places like that or like at a strip club, just does the thought of knowing there's naked women around make you hard?
No, well, I've never been to a strip club.
Oh, I thought you have. Damn.
No.
Then you go to like Japanese like titty bar or something like that?
No, well, they have maid bars.
I've got a more refined question that I think I get the picture. Okay, you're talking to a girl at the bar, and then she's like, "I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back." And then I turn to you and I go, "Hey Noah, her fucking tits are out. Like titties are just right out." Are you like, "Damn, this is even better now"?
I would guess that you're just messing with me.
Oh my gosh, but damn, just using logic. I don't know. I totally I don't know. I
feel like I would be hard if I was. I mean, I know in strip clubs, I feel like as soon as I walk in, I'm just hard.
Yeah.
It's just,
is that because you know? Because here's the thing. Next time you go to a strip club, I want you to walk in with your eyes closed. And I don't want you to open them up for the whole night.
But then I have multiple blindfolds.
This is how he stays in character.
So all three of us.
So how he stays in character. He just puts the blindfold on.
So all three of us go to the strip club with blindfolds on.
They're called sleeper shades, and that's what like LCV uses. Like if since most blind people have just a bit of residual vision.
Light.
Yeah, most blind people have a bit of residual vision, and if you can see a bit, but you're still blind, they want you to focus on your other senses, so you have to wear sleeper shades through the whole program. And it sucks, but they're also really cute.
No.
So
they're cute. Yeah, they'll work in the club then. We're cute blind boys. Yeah,
how do you check a girl's ID to make sure she's over 18? Or under 18.
That was a question for you.
You don't. You just
gotta trust.
Yeah,
trust the system.
Trust the process.
Dude, I swear she said she's 18. How the fuck am I supposed to tell?
I have a question for the both of you, actually.
Oh yeah, no wait, that was actually one of my questions. Damn. Yeah.
Do you have a question
for us?
I do have a question for both of you.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to hear a story?
Yeah.
All right. This story is called the Pink House story.
Pink House.
It takes place in the year 1950 in rural Louisiana, in the back roads of Louisiana. 3 friends were in a car, and the car started to break down, and they had just enough time to move it to the side of the road before the car stopped moving.
Gotcha.
Now, these are all younger guys. They didn't know how to repair a car. So friend number 1 says, this is a true story, by the way.
Oh, word. Not based on a true story.
So friend number 1 says to friends number 2 and 3 that he's going to get out the car. He's going to walk down the side of the road, see if he can't find like a gas station or a house or something where he can go and use their phone to call a tow truck. So he gets out. He walks down the side of the road. He keeps on walking so far that friends number 2 and 3 can't see him anymore. He keeps on walking, and eventually he comes across a pink house.
Mm-hmm.
Now, everything about this house is pink. The roof is pink, the walls are pink, the windows are pink, the window frames are pink, the door was pink, the doorbell was pink, the doorknob was pink, the porch was pink, the steps up to the porch were pink, the walkway up to the steps were pink, the lawn was pink.
The lawn was pink?
Yeah, the lawn was pink, all the grass was pink. It had a pink fence and a pink fence gate, a pink garage door, pink driveway, pink car. Everything about this house was pink. So seeing that this was the only building he come to in miles, he decides to open up the pink fence gate, walk down the pink walkway, up the pink steps, across the pink porch, ring the pink doorbell. The pink door opens, and there stands a woman in a pink dress. And friend number 1 tells her about the car being broken down. My friends are stranded, and she's like, well, I'd love to help you, but it's getting pretty late in the day. All the mechanics and tow trucks are closed. But I tell you what, this house is a bed and breakfast, and you and your friends can stay here for the night. It was such a long way back to the car and then back again. He decides that friends number 2 and 3 are going to eventually catch up with him. So he decides to go upstairs to the first pink room on his right and go to sleep. And a couple hours passed, and friends number 2 and 3 are starting to get worried. So friend number 2 says to friend number 3 that he's going to get out, see if he can't walk down the same way that he saw friend number 1 go, and find him. So he gets out the car, he walks down the same way, walks so far that friend number 3 can't see him anymore. He keeps on walking, and eventually he comes across a pink house. Now I have a question to ask you guys. Do y'all remember the pink house?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Do you?
of course.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah.
Well, for anybody who didn't remember, it had a pink roof, pink walls, pink windows, pink window frames, a pink door, the pink doorbell, and a pink doorknob, pink porch, pink steps, pink walkway, pink grass, pink fence gate, pink garage door, pink driveway, pink car, pink everything. Everything about this house was pink.
This sounds like a sleeper cell, like I'm about to go kill the president. If you say that one more time. Yeah, I'm like, you're unlocking pathways I didn't know were there. This is why I can't read, is because I got these codes stuck in my head about a fucking pink house. All right, continue.
Well, seeing that this was the only building he'd come to in miles, he decides to open up the pink fence gate, walk down the pink walkway, up the pink steps, across the pink porch, ring the pink doorbell. The pink door opens, and there stands a woman in a pink dress. Now I have an important question to ask you guys. Do you remember the woman in the pink dress?
Yeah.
Yeah? Did I describe it? She had pink hair, pink contacts in her eyes, pink makeup, pink jewelry, pink tattoos, pink clothes, pink socks, pink shoes, pink everything. Everything about this woman was pink.
That's a lot of pink.
Yeah, it sounds like my type of woman.
Yeah. Well, she was like 78, but
and it was still pink? That's crazy.
Fresh meat.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, friend number 2, he asked her about friend number 1, and he told her about the car, and she's like, don't worry, I know about the car.
It's
and friend number
pink.
3. Friend number 1 is upstairs sleeping. Friend number 3 can come by. So friend number 2 actually makes the same decision that friend number 1 did. And he decides that friend number 3 will catch up with him eventually. So a couple more hours pass, and friend number 3 is starting to get really worried. So he decides to just leave the car on the side of the road, try to find friend number 1 and 2. So he gets out and he walks so far that he can't see the car anymore. He keeps on walking, and eventually he comes across a pink house. Now I have an important question to ask you guys.
No, I do not want you to describe the pink house
Do you
again.
remember the pink house?
That is my
Okay,
answer.
for anybody who's listening,
No, I don't
pink
remember.
Roof, pink walls, pink windows, pink window frames, pink door, pink doorbell, pink doorknob,
Kill the president.
pink porch, pink steps, pink walkway, pink grass, pink...
Kill the president.
pink... What is it? Pink fence gate, pink
All
garage,
hail
pink garage
plankton.
door, pink car, pink driveway.
All
Yes, I keep on
hail
bumping the mic.
plankton.
I'm sorry. Here, I'll just start the story
You
over.
want to make
There are
double.
3 friends in a car. No, so seeing that this was the only building he come to in miles, he decides to open up the pink fence gate, walk down the pink walkway, up the pink steps, across
You
the
want
pink
to
porch.
cut your cock off.
He rings the pink
one
doorbell.
pee-pee.
The pink door opens, and there stands a woman in a pink dress. I have an important question to ask you guys. Do you remember the woman in the pink dress?
Yeah, she's fucking gay.
Yes.
She has pink hair, pink contacts in her eyes, pink makeup, pink jewelry, pink tattoos, pink clothes, pink socks, pink shoes, pink everything. Everything about this woman was pink. So friend number 3 didn't even tell her about the car. He only asked about his friends. And she's like, don't worry, I know everything. Your friends are upstairs sleeping soundly. You guys can stay here for the night and call a tow truck in the morning. Well, he goes upstairs. He checks on her, on his friends. They're fine. They're asleep. So he finds his own room. He goes to sleep. And the next morning, they all wake up and they greet each other. They're relieved that they're all okay. And they go downstairs and they're like, guys, before we call a tow truck, we should get some breakfast. This is a bed and breakfast, right? So they find their way into the pink kitchen. Everything in this kitchen was pink. And they see the pink woman in there with a pink nightgown on. And she's like, guys, I'm so sorry. This is a Monday. I don't cook on Mondays. But you guys can have some cereal. And they're like, okay. So they sit down at the table with 3 pink bowls and 3 pink spoons. And she goes over to the pink cupboard. She opened up the pink cupboard door. And inside the cupboard were 2 boxes of plain cereal, nothing modified pink about them. She had 2 different kinds. She had Cheerios and she had Rice Krispie treats. And she asked the friends one by one what kind of cereal they would want. And friends number 1 and 2 both said Cheerios, and friend number 3 said Rice Krispie treats. Now, I have a very important question to ask you too. What is the moral of the story?
You can't wear pink after Labor Day? Is that it?
That,
No.
You shouldn't trust your friends?
2 out of 3 people prefer Cheerios over Rice Krispie treats.
That's pretty good. I didn't know that. I didn't know that statistic, honestly. I would have never guessed that. Well, we can test this right now. What would you want?
Oh, Cheerios for sure.
Cheerios? What would you want?
I'd want Cheerios.
Oh, okay. That's crazy. I would want Rice Krispie treats.
Yep, science, baby.
That's why you should have said Rice Krispie treats. Now let's try this again. What do you want?
What would I want for breakfast?
Yeah.
I'd want to eat her pussy out for
Oh
that
my
boys.
God. All right.
There you go.
I gotta be of service.
Grandma, please don't listen to this.
It's supposed to be edited out, and you say Rice Krispie treats, and
I
Noah
love you,
says
Mimi.
Cheerios. Oh, we should take them bowling. Yeah, but we do go bowling a lot because it's also right around the corner.
Oh yeah.
We have a bowling tally. No big deal. I'm winning right now in games, but Adam does have the house record. You can tell him how high your score is.
I bowled a 190. I mean,
I have 300 is the
Oh
highest score.
wow. Okay.
but
All strikes.
I did 4 strikes in a row, which
Wow.
to me that's cooler than
Yeah.
190.
I think you left like one pin.
Until the 9th frame, I had left 3 pins.
Yeah,
After the
something
9th
crazy
frame,
like
yeah.
But we live close to the bowling alley, so we go bowling a lot. And one time I walked out, it was super hot inside the bowling alley, twerking on a Friday. At the
Oh,
bowling
dude, twerk
alley.
contest. So
It
many.
was insane.
What the hell?
Yeah,
At a
Big
bowling
booty
alley?
ladies.
yeah, big booty ladies. They were
Just
super
twerking
high. Yeah,
and sweating. So it was getting really fucking hot in the bowling alley.
and
There's so many fucking people.
there were some players in there as well.
Yeah. Dancing. And I walk out, get some air, and a lady and an old man are having a conversation. And the guy is talking about how he's a forklift operator. And he loves his job. She's like, oh, what do you do? Have you, like, picked up any crazy stuff? Kind of question, do you ask have you picked up any kind of crazy stuff? And he's like, yeah, I picked up cars. I picked up other big vehicles. I picked up boulders. I picked up nuclear waste. I really wasn't supposed to be telling you that. I'm just like overhearing this conversation.
Spilling the beans behind fucking the bowling
And I'm just
alley.
getting air. And then the lady's talking about how she doesn't know what she wants to do with her life, blah, blah, blah. All this stuff. She kept going on. And then she asked the old man, she goes, how'd you know what you want to do with the rest of your life? And the old man goes, well, the first time I saw a forklift, I knew I wanted. He like said like I wanted to pick stuff up. Or something. The first time I saw a forklift. It's like, yeah. The first time I saw a president, I wanted to be him. I don't know. It's just so like. Just like forklift operator, bro. That's it.
Can you say like
You were telling us something though. You had a grandma that was 102.
Yeah. All right. So this past Friday. I spoke at my great grandmother's
Was this
funeral.
past Friday? Oh, I didn't know it was this recent.
Yeah. No, but she. So she passed. She was 102 years old. And she had terminal lung cancer. So like she was diagnosed with terminal lung cancer a month before she passed, and that exact same day she went outside and started doing yard work.
Oh my god.
This girl, like she was like every story you've ever heard about her is her doing something reckless or insane, or like the way she met her husband, he was a cop. She stole his gun out of his holster and started jokingly chasing him around a chicken restaurant with it, and then he fell in love with her. This was like
As
in the
every man
1920s.
should. I mean, this is textbult flirting I've ever heard.
So, like that was, I mean, she, I mentioned to y'all earlier that she was living on her own until she was in her very, very late 90s. And her neighbor at the time had some chickens that got loose and started roaming around on her property. And instead of just shooing them off or calling the neighbor saying, hey, your chickens got out, she called my mom and said, hey, I want you to come over. I'm going to teach you how to shoot. And this was like way back in my childhood, but I remember getting to go and my mom just like holding the shotgun trying to shoot at these chickens. And my grandmother would
Look
be,
at all those chickens.
my grandmother would just be like, "You're doing it wrong." She would just take it, like pop a chicken's head off or something.
It's a fucking arcade game.
She was
Buckshot.
she was so freaking tough though.
Dude, chicken shoot on purge day. Free, just shoot all the fucking chickens. I'm gonna pull up to your crib and shoot all your chickens on purge day.
Call me Purdue, bitch.
Oh my god, Mama Ben is not the kind of person. We called her Mama Ben. Her name was Sarah Watson, but Mama Ben, she was not the kind of person you'd want to meet in the purge.
No.
No, because
Yeah,
I know.
there'd be scary. Yeah, there'd be scary people.
Yeah.
That's what we've made a lot of jokes about purge day activities.
Oh yeah.
It just so happened that episode we were talking about chicken fights.
Yeah.
So my criminal idea to do on purge day was to all year train a chicken. So it's this prize fighting huge fucking chicken, and on purge day you got a prize fighting purge day chicken. What are you gonna do? Cocky Balboa.
This is the better purge day. On purge day, everybody wants to be so violent all the time. So we were talking about what are some like non-violent stuff that you do. I was like, I would just go probably like steal a RAV4, like just get an economically sound car that's gonna last me, and that's about the extent I'm taking it to.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm thinking about.
We've talked about it too much.
I'm thinking about what you, Liam, told me in the car once. Like on purge, I would just wanna.
Oh yeah.
I would just want to like go and rob banks just so I could walk in and hold my cane up in the air and be like, "This is a stick up! Everybody get on the ground! Is everybody on the ground? Okay, now put the money in the bag!"
They're just putting napkins. They're just putting
heavy napkins.
Okay, now does nobody call the cops until one of you buys me a getaway Uber.
Hey Siri. Hey Siri, take me to 535.
It started popping off on his phone.
Yeah, she started listening. Damn, Siri, don't listen on this podcast.
We were talking about that too
He
earlier.
holds out his phone. It's just a piece of cheese.
It's a block of cheese. And he takes a bite out of it and he's like, "Hey mom, I got the money."
Dude, we were talking about this too earlier, like how scary AI is to me. Dude, AI is so freaking scary, bro. Like, no joke. Like, I'm worried about it.
So
What scam can we trick Noah with?
Oh my god. Make me believe that my phone.
Oh, that's
came
so
to life.
easy. Do you scan a lot of QR codes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha.
I would just, I don't know, I'm old school. I would just wait until his wallet's exposed and I just take his wallet sneakily. Like the Pink Panther.
Just discreetly pull down his fly in public.
Yeah.
I thought it was Liam that was from the New York, New Jersey area, not you.
What are we talking about?
Being a thief, he's saying he was making a joke that you would be more likely to be a thief, but no, I am definitely the thief out of our two.
Oh yeah, Adam's the thief.
Yeah, I'm the thief. I'm the dirty boy.
He's
I've
got some
repented though. I'm clean. I haven't stolen anything all year.
Yes,
Dude.
Sticky fingers no more.
Yeah.
I am a kleptomaniac only when it comes to one item and one item only.
Stealing people's girl. I feel you. Give me some knuckles.
No, even better. Even more tittillating.
Hey,
If
Noah,
you can believe it.
I'm gonna make you see these fists, bro. Fucking let's duke it out right now. Let's fucking go, bro.
Alright, let's do
Try
it.
and duck and weave.
Alright, yeah, dude. I wish you guys had video with this so you could just see, like...
Let's go. Come on. Give me your best shot.
Actually, go a bit lower. A bit lower. There you go. Alright, just a bit harder. Too hard.
Oh.
What were we talking about?
Oh.
Making you see these fucking
We were trying to scam you with some snake oil or
Oh
something.
yeah, scamming you.
Oh, I'd be like, yeah, this is totally a woman. This is a titty.
Well, that's the funniest thing. Like, yeah, supposedly she was really cute.
Says who?
Yeah, Noah, she's so cute. Dude.
No, I guarantee she was. I only baddies, but what I'm curious for you, and you called somebody attractive, so I'm genuinely curious. I know that other blind people might feel people's faces. Is that something you're accustomed to?
No, that's not a thing that we do.
No, see, yeah, that's entirely.
I got a funny me and Noah.
Really, that's just like not even.
No, it's
so
not
I'm
a
totally
thing.
mistaken.
No,
That's just a movie thing. Dude.
it is just a movie
it's just a
thing.
movie
It's
thing.
like that fat kid from Dude, Where's My Car? That was actually another Mama Ben story. Actually, when my sister and I were 5 years old, or around about that time, she bought us that movie. Mm-hmm. And we saw that movie multiple times at Mama Ben's house on New Year's Eve because we would always stay at her house. And she'd always challenge me to these like wrestling matches on the floor in the living room, and I'd be like, "Yeah, bring it on, Granny." And in my mind, I'm like, I gotta take it easy on her. I don't want to hurt my great grandmother. Next thing you know, I'm in like a chokehold, and she has me pinned down on the ground. I can't move an inch. She's like, I'm begging her to take it easy on me. She was tough. She punched me in the face.
Maybe that's why you're blind. But me and Noah, I had a funny story with you. So we would go to the open mic downtown, John King.
Yeah.
And, you're upstairs in front of 5 people, barely, maybe even 3. At this night, it was 3 comedians and 2 drunk girls that were not 21. There were no way they were 21, but they got in this bar because there's no one there. And everyone does their set, and we're trying to go on again because there's no one there, and the girls were fine with it. And there's now this older couple that walked in, so there's more people, so everyone was able to do their set. But these 2 drunk girls wanted to get up on stage and do some comedy. And it was just what you'd expect from two drunk girls under 21. And as they're up on stage, Noah walks up to the stage and goes, "Are they hot?"
I don't think anybody ever answered that.
No, dude, they were hot.
They were says the guy who just made it very clear that, well, you said not 21.
18, yeah. I asked them. I think they were freshman or sophomore in college. Yeah, as we were walking out, I definitely talked to them, and they were only in town for like another day, so it wasn't worth my time. I fucking work all the time. But I did tell you right there, we were looking up at them, and I said, yes, they are hot.
Speaking of girls just turning 21, I was in Philly for New Year's, and there's a drunk girl that walked in, and she was talking to my friend Table and I. She was like, I just turned 21 like a couple days ago. We were like, oh, cool. She ordered a bunch of drinks, and the manager of the bar that we had talked to prior asked to see her card, obviously to pay for the fucking drinks. This bitch whips out her fucking ID. Mm-hmm. We all just were like dying laughing about that all night. She was like, yeah, no, I am 21. It's like, yeah, no shit, you stupid bitch. Like,
you just don't have, you gotta say it 1,000 fucking times.
There's a comedian in New York by the name of Rosie Catherine. She helped me get a show on the main stage at Gotham once, and afterwards we were all hanging out.
Also, by the way, Noah's a big comedian.
Yeah, he's big time. And also, real quick, I was pretty flagrant. I said fucking bitch. That's a bit tough. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was like, you were mistaken, ma'am. I'm sorry. I'm
glad you cleared that up, actually.
No, yeah. No,
I didn't. I usually get them, but
yeah, no.
I didn't get them. I let it fly.
That was tough. My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you don't talk to bitches like that, man.
No. Well, I mean, it's a bit much.
You're at Gotham City Comedy Club.
Well, it's just Gotham Comedy Club.
Okay.
But I am in New York a lot. I'm in Philly a lot, actually, too. But this one comedian, Rosie, she's like 19 at this time, and she goes to the bars and she's like, yeah, just tell everybody that like I'm 21. And I'm like, the bartender is like right there, and I'm just like, okay, you want me to tell him that what you're 21? Is that what you want to? Okay, but you're not though. He still like gives her a drink. It's New York. Nobody cares. I just thought it was funny because she was like, no, she was like legitimately panicking.
A ribbon.
Dude.
Well, no, there's still just one more thing I wanted to talk about. We skipped over how awesome your grandma was.
Oh yeah.
How did you refer to her? Was she just like Granny or?
Wait.
Oh, Mama Ben.
Yeah.
Mama Ben.
Mama Ben.
Mama
Love
Ben.
Mama Ben.
You said-
she's in heaven right now. Love you, Mama Ben.
You said that she was behind the wheel at 98.
Yeah, no, dude, she was driving.
I was sharing the road.
Mama Ben drove and lived on her own well into her 90s, and didn't move. I forget when she moved into my grandparents, but she was on her own for quite a while.
Imagine you pull up to a red light, bumping Playboy Cardi, and you look over and you see Noah's 98-year-old grandma.
Also bumping Playboy Cardi.
So there's like one story I wasn't able to tell it at her funeral because like when I spoke, it was like at a Methodist church. But when I was a kid, I was nervous about the first time I'd ever take a test or like an exam in school. I'm like 6 at this time. Mm-hmm. And she's like, Noah, the proper term for it is testes or testicles. So I'm calling it that in school. So I get sent to the principal's office. My mom comes in. I'm just like, Mama Ben told me about the testicles. And she called up Mama Ben, and I remember Mama Ben saying, that idiot fell for it. It was wholesome fun. I love what I'm saying is I love you, Mama Ben.
Got your
Oh,
eyes.
she had a glass eye. She was building a shelf one day, and the saw blade flew.
Whoa!
a board.
Leave that on the table for me?
It flew a piece of board into her face and it gouged out her eye. So she called up my grandma and she's like, "Hey, my eye's out. We need to get it fixed." And then she got a glass eye and she finished the shelf that she was building.
Wow! Wow!
I think she was younger. She was like in her like mid 80s, so she was still pretty young. She used to scare us with it too. She'd like take that.
She's scaring me now with it. Bro, she was on the road.
Dude, she.
Bro, 98 years.
I believe so, but man, she was
80 years on the road.
Man.
So wait, what year was she born?
Like she was 100.
102, and she died in January or
she died last week, or she died
in
2 weeks ago actually. Her funeral was last week.
Oh, that's recent. I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
Well, I mean, she was 102, which is exactly like she lived a long life.
1921, 1922.
True.
She passed peacefully.
That's a very good way of looking at it. I like that.
Yeah.
But didn't know it was
This
recent.
was over. She's a century.
So
This is insane.
did you do the math for me?
1921.
1921.
Excuse me. Sorry.
No shit, so she could vote.
Holy shit!
It was good a time having you here.
It
buddy.
was a good a time.
We had some fun.
We did.
But me and Adam have to get something off of our chest.
It's been the entirety of the podcast.
We sat here in our underwear the entire time.
Oh my god.
All right. See you next
Are
time.
you guys in your underwear right now?
Yeah, 100%.
Yes.
See you guys.
Bye.